So we're looking at intersecting lines and what that means on a number plane. Okay, so when we have two equations, we can actually solve them at the same time. There's a few methods we can use to do this, but today we're going to use a graphing method. Okay, so where the lines cross over is their solution. Okay, so the coordinates at which the coordinates of the point at which the lines meet, that point is the solution to both of the equations. So you'll obviously get an x value and a y value. So those are the values that satisfy both of the equations. All right. So let's have a look at this example. We've been asked to graph the equations y equals x plus 2 and y equals 2x minus 2 to find the point of intersection and hence the simultaneous solution to the equations. So we'll write down our equations on our tables of values. Okay. Until you get really confident with graphing equations, I do suggest using a table of values just to have it set out nice and straightforward for you so you can look and make sure that you've got it right. So I'm just going to use really straightforward values. So when x is -2, -1, 0, 1 and 2, I always like to use values quite close to the origin. Just, it's not always going to work out, but with low numbers like that appear in these equations, our point of intersection won't be too far away. Okay, if you had larger numbers, you might need to rethink what x values you use, but I like to use them around the origin. Okay, so when x is -2, -2 plus 2 is 0. When x is -1, -1 plus 2 is 1. Obviously, you can see our values are going up by 1. Our values are all going up by the same amount here, so we can simply fill in our values. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Really straightforward, just for this example to show you what's going on. Okay, so then for my other equation, I have y equals 2x minus 2. Again, I'm going to use -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. Okay, so I've got 2x minus 2. So 2 times -2 is -4. Take away 2 is -6. 2 times -1 is -2. Take away 2 is -4. You can see my values here are going up by 2. So I'm just going to fill in the rest of the values. Okay. So I'm going to graph those equations now. Remember, you don't have to plot every single point from the table of values. You really just need 2 points to be able to then join those with a ruler. If you can, just use the 2 furthest apart, all right? Doesn't really matter so much, but it's better than not super duper close, so it's not as easy to make a mistake in your graphing. So I've got -2, 0, so of course that lies right here. And I have 2, 4, which is up here. Okay, so I'm going to join those points, but I'm not just going to join them. I'm going to make sure I run them through my entire number plane, okay? Because we don't know where these lines are going to intersect. I'm going to graph my other one in pink, just so we can see. Alright, and of course I'm going to name my line, my equation, which is y equals x plus 2. Okay, so my other one, I've got -2, -6. So that is, I can almost fit it. There we go. -2, -6 is all the way down here. And then I've got 2, 2 up here. Alright. So I'm going to run my ruler through, making sure it is straight. Okay. Oh, I missed it. my suggestion, use a ruler that doesn't have gaps in it. That's better. Okay, so there's my arrows on the ends. The name of that equation is y equals 2x minus 2. So obviously we're looking for the point where the graphs intersect, which just so happens to be right here, without my mistake, which is at the point 4, 6. Right? So we've graphed our lines. We've found the point of intersection. Okay, so we go back to our question. Hence, find the simultaneous solution to the equations. So that's really important that you state that the simultaneous solution is the point x equals 4, y equals 6. Okay, and you've got your evidence right here on the graph. Okay, hopefully that was really helpful in terms of graphing. I just use really straightforward examples so you can see quite clearly what's going on, but it's really important to note the point where they intersect is the solution to both of those equations, and our solution looks like an x value and a y value. Okay, if this was helpful, give it a like, and if you want to see anything else, you can comment below and I will do my very best to upload it for you.